I got the courage from my coach to approach this lovely lady. What attracted me to her, it's not her outward appearance. It's not her beautiful bright face of flowing divine grace. It's not her lovely smile that convinced me that I was in heaven for a while because I was right next to an angel. It's not her extremely praiseworthy body structure. It's not the fact that she does not need makeup because her face is already made up. You see, it's not the fact that when I saw her, I just spoke in tongues and felt the electrical move of the Spirit all over me because she's the masterpiece of what God has created. But what really pleased my niece is the beauty that came from within. She is well mannered. So with my poetic art abilities, I tried to break through her chest and steal her heart, but she was heartless, not rude, but her chest was empty. So to my surprise, she was like, yeah, you see, my heart is hidden in Christ and a man cannot find it unless you seek him first. And I was like, I'm glad it says seek him first and not seek him only. So for God's glory, allow me to tell you my story. You see, I had to seek him first and seek you next, because after the righteousness of God and the kindness of God, you are the brightness of God. It is only now that I believe that God made man in his likeness and image, because only God can be this beautiful. She looked at me and said, and laughed and said, don't think I'm a fool, because if you were born again, then the child in me would click with the child in you. You see, physically we can interact, but spiritually we cannot connect. I was like, look at us, we look like a perfect match. She said, don't be carnally minded, for I walk by faith and not by sight. But now, knowing girls that most of them like to be praised and be appreciated, with my poetic art abilities, I tried to dazzle them. I was like, look, I might not know what love is, but I love what I feel for you. They might say there's no true love, but what I feel is real for you. You are the queen of the royal apartment in my chest. My ex-exes, why shouldn't I put you first? In all my ex-coordinates, you simplify my equation the best. I hope you don't walk out of the castle and make me wanna hustle like back then before I used to mind you. You are the ex that I never heard, thus I struggle so much to find you. The princess of all my visions, in all your decisions, I'll be right behind you. I will never let go, in joy and in tears. For all my peers spent 12 years in the school of fears, trying to find you in the quadratic function of love affairs. I confess, when you walked by, I couldn't help but to stare. Thus I didn't find you by completing the square. When you walked by, your main essence captured my concentration, but I still didn't find you by factorization. Come on, pay attention. You see, just like Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden, you are so hidden, yet popular. Thus I only found you using the quadratic formula, and indeed, you gave me more fire.